In this video, I've got some crazy technical analysis for you that was taken on my live stream, and it's actually really fascinating because it's conducted by a gentleman named Average Joe Crypto. You can check his links out down in the description below, and he perfectly called the market when Bitcoin was at $40,000. He's in 30 days later, he called it perfectly at $29,000, and ended up being about $29,990, like close to right within $1,000 of that call. He called it perfectly, and I challenged him in this video. I said, hey, you did it once, can you do it again? Walk me through some of your thinking on what you think Bitcoin will be in the next 30 days. Anyway, from that last call, because of that, I have to eat a cricket along with Seron the Crypto Bandit on live stream July 14th. And so I'm kind of queuing this up for my live streams that happen Thursday nights. This one particularly, July 14th, I'll be eating a cricket live because I lost a bet and Average Joe Crypto won a bet. And anyway, this video, I'm going to be playing from you a clip from our last live stream showing how AJC, Average Joe Crypto, and how Seron and myself are thinking through and like where the best prices to buy Bitcoin is at. Is this price a good buying time? Is this the bottom? Is there more to come? And you could, like, I mean, we're not your financial advisor. We don't know anything what we're talking about. We're the last people to say we know what we're talking about. But maybe this is going to be helpful for you to kind of like synthesize your own thoughts onto how you're thinking about this. Anyways, guys, check out this clip from the live stream. It's pretty long, but very in-depth, very high detail, and I'll see.
I mean, you can see right here, I do have a target down here around 17,000. I've got a couple of different, actually, I have a couple of different targets pointing to around 17 to 16K. A couple of different reasons why it might go down there. But first of all, I just have to point out, like, I mean, buying right now, and I say this on my channel a lot, but buying right now, or if it goes lower, is going to be life-changing in the next 5 to 10 years, you know, depending on how much you buy. But it doesn't matter if it goes a little bit lower, right? Doesn't matter. This is the bottom. This and anything lower than this right now is the bottom. If you go back and look at the 2018 bear market, we stayed above the 50-month EMA. Also, this indicator indicated the bottom perfectly with this little green indicator, and then the red indicators indicate the tops. Caught both of the tops here.
What is an EMA? Emma.
An exponential, exponential moving average. Which,
got it.
I mean, there's MAs, there's EMAs, and SMAs, but I mean, look, I try to keep it as simple as possible because I don't like to. If you overcomplicate things, then you're gonna mess up. But let me get rid of that too. But this indicator is what I'm waiting for to go long on Bitcoin. I plan on going long on Bitcoin once this indicator flashes green on the monthly, because you can see that once this flashed green on the monthly, it never, even during the COVID crash, never went below those prices. So in my opinion, where we're at now is something similar to the COVID crash, because in the COVID crash,
how long was that crash though? Like 2018? That's 2018 to 2020, right?
COVID? Right here, these are monthly candles right here on the 2018 bottom. So
1, 2, 3, 4.
About 1, 2, 3, 4, about 4 months here where you kind of bottomed out in 2018, but you held above the 50-month EMA. In the COVID crash, you wicked below it on the monthly candle, just slightly below it, which is kind of where we're at now. If you look at the candle, the current monthly candle and the 50-month EMA, we're slightly below the 50-month EMA. So if you look at the COVID crash, we in which we have similar conditions, right? Other than we don't have shutdowns happening, but similar economic conditions, if not maybe a little bit worse. But we wicked sharply up above it. I don't see us staying below this on the monthly. We got 13 days left to close this. I would expect this monthly candle to close above the weekly, 200 weekly, or 50-month EMA. I'm sorry. And when you put it on the weekly, we're resting on the 200-week EMA. Okay, and we are getting a green go signal right here, but we never dropped below the 200-week EMA ever, except for the COVID crash. And still, even on the weekly, did not close any candles below it. So where we're at now is a critical moment in the price of Bitcoin. This is literally make or break right here, because to me, in my opinion, and based on the history of the Bitcoin price in relation to the EMAs and the moving averages, this is the time to buy. This is the time to buy. I mean,
so what are you waiting on? You said you're waiting on something to go.
He's waiting on a flash of a green candle, which indicates
I'm waiting for. Yeah, I'm waiting for this on the monthly because
You're
you can
waiting on a
see right
green
here.
monthly candle is what you're waiting on.
3 green monthly candles. 3 green
No, no,
monthly.
no, no, no. I'm waiting on this right here. This right here. See this little green thing?
Yeah, that little
This,
triangle.
yeah, this is this indicator. It's just simply a top bottom indicator on TradingView. And I found one. I've searched through all the different indicators and I found this one. And I like this one because you can see on the monthly, it indicated these tops perfectly. The top in 2017, the top in 2019, both of these tops perfectly, and it called the 2018 bear market bottom perfectly. So once that flashes over here, we've officially bottomed for sure.
Interesting. Interesting. So how and that won't happen until a monthly candle closes, right?
Well, not necessarily, but in my opinion, this is going to signal once we get the start. This signaled right here on this monthly candle. Let me zoom in on this to show you where this signaled at. So basically, we could kind of compare the monthly candle we're on right now, this big giant red monthly candle.
Mm-hmm.
We can almost compare that one to this one in 2018, right? It's
Yeah.
about the same size even.
Mm-hmm.
And the signal flashed right here on this next monthly candle. So what I think we're waiting for
Oh,
is a little bit of an upside on the monthly candles. We need at least enough upside on the monthly candles to confirm anything else. But I've said this on my channel. If we close a monthly candle or a weekly candle below these moving averages, that's something Bitcoin's never done. That would have me a little concerned.
interesting. What would happen? What would take place if a candle closes there? Because we are in uncharted waters here, and I believe that, like, I mean, at least for the last, what was it, 15 years or whatever. Like, so what does that mean?
Honestly, that would be something. I mean, that would be something new. Like I said, Bitcoin has never closed. We've wicked, and the only time we wicked below it was during the COVID crash. But I
Aren't we
mean, that would be
closing now?
something.
I mean, look at that candle. Aren't we closing now?
No, we have 13 days left before the monthly candle close.
Oh, okay. I see what
You
you're
see
saying.
over here where it says 13 days, 21 hours?
Yeah.
That's how long we have until the candle will close, and then a new monthly candle will form next to it. So
Okay.
we want to see this monthly candle of June close above
Go
the
up.
50-month EMA.
Hmm.
Because if not, that's something Bitcoin's never done. Even during the COVID crash, we just had a wick below it. But you guys know we skyrocketed and went parabolic right after the COVID crash.
Yeah, but that's because of all the money printing.
Right.
That's because that money
Right.
circulated into the economy, and all the paper hands got it.
Stimulus checks. Yeah.
Yeah. Even loans and stuff like that. Everyone's picking that up. Joe, give us your prediction. Bandit, give us your prediction, and then I'll let the chat ask, or let chat.
You want me to get the prediction for us again? Nah, bro.
Well, no, we don't have to put a slug on the line. We'll just
Nah, bro. We got to put a cricket on the line, bro. They want a cricket, bro. We got to do it.
Joe, you up for this? You up to take a cricket?
I'll do it, man.
Let's do a shot. I'll do it.
He was like, I dodged it the first time. They keep putting me back.
Okay, here's the bet. All right, coming within $1,000 of the actual price. Okay, so 1,000 up or 1,000 down of the actual price. All right. Okay.
I'm gonna go with this target. I'm gonna say, man, I'm gonna say 17,800.
Wow.
17,800.
Wow.
I'm gonna say 16,500.
Okay, 17,800 for AJC. Seron, 16,000.
And at 16,000, double or nothing, Celsius crashes.
Celsius. No, we're not bringing Celsius. We'll talk about
Celsius crashes at 16,000.
Okay, AJC, talk me through why you want help the chat, educate the chat, and me
Let
too.
me see.
Like, what are you thinking, Seron? You too. What do you
I think that people, now that the Fed raises the 75 basis points, they're going to do which is 75 of a point. They're going to do a whole point. Like 100.
They're gonna that's a rug pull. That's a whole rug pull.
I think that's what's going to happen, because if you look, all these Democratic people are like, not trying to get political or anything, but they're like, yeah, there's no inflation, blah, blah, blah. There's no runaway inflation, blah, blah, blah. Now they're on the record saying, yeah, it was a lot worse than we thought it was. We didn't account for the market, blah, blah, blah. Multiple people in these interviews. Bro, look at your credit cards. Look, the next time you guys get a credit card statement, check to see your new interest rate. Like if they priced in that basis point. Pull your statement. Pull
That's
your last 3 month statements and look at your interest rate. They already priced in that 75 basis point before the Fed even said anything. Pull your freaking statements.
well,
Like,
that's because the Wall Street Journal or something got a hold of a 75 hike.
I
So
understand that, but like bro,
okay.
they have to do something.
So you're saying that
Gas is running away,
you're
food's running
basing this
away,
off of the
bro.
Fed rate hike alone.
I've gotten so deep in just people's lives. I've been started watching like farmers. This lady was like, "Yo, a bale of hay and feed. Everything in my car right now used to be $12. I just left Tractor Supply. This is $40, and it's only feeding my animals for a week. It used to be $12 a week. This is now $40 to feed my animal for a week. So that means that they're going to have to raise the price on the slaughterhouses, which means they're going to have to raise the price on the processing, which means it's going to trickle down to you. And that's only going to get worse because now those people are getting laid off.
Oh, as a farmer, yeah, I see what you're saying.
So
Okay.
everything, bro, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. So what's going to happen? I was saying to one of our friends, his name is Harry, we love crypto, right? We're not thinking like, man, we have the mindset of like, no matter how low this goes, no matter what's going on in my life, I mean, unless I'm losing the roof over my head, I'm not taking my money out of crypto. You get what I'm saying? If it's electricity bill, I'm washing cars. But like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not taking my money out of crypto. But other people are not thinking that way. At the first sign of danger, what is the first thing that's going to go? That's what I'm saying. It's gone. It's gone. Whoop, liquidated.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. And it's getting Tesla's laying off, Twitter's laying off, Google's laying off, Facebook's laying off, Ford's laying off, and they just dropped their stupid lightning truck. Dealerships are laying off. Bro, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
The housing market is I was already, if you go in Zillow right now, anyone go on Zillow right now and just click on a house, every house you click on is going to say that the price has been reduced by thousands of dollars. I did it today when
I'm
we were
ready. I'm ready.
They're like, no, the housing market's not doing that bad. Your brother-in-law said it today, Aaron. I was like, bro, look, clicked on the house on Zillow. Look, they just reduced this one $20K. Clicked on another one. Look, they just reduced this one $30K. Bro, it's only going to get worse.
I've been waiting for like a year and a half to buy a house.
Really? Mike said, cool down.
Yeah, I've been waiting for like a year and a half to buy a house. And unfortunately, the time for me to come into the housing market was the worst time ever. I've been just waiting patiently for this bubble to pop or whatever. Everybody keeps saying I swear people have been saying the housing market's going to pop for like the bubble's going to pop for like the past 2 years. I've just been waiting. But yeah, man, I'm ready for them low house prices though. But
yeah, so
who's ready for some low crypto prices though? I mean, I'm ready for this, man. Like we got to get in.
Prices are coming in. To me, I'm going to throw in my prediction too. I'm going to go really bear, and I'm going to say 15.
Whoa,
15.
Yeah, and here's why.
At the lowest.
Yo, 15, bro, that's harsh.
Here's why I'm saying that, and I'm not sure if it's true. Right, and
companies are liquidating at 15.
I'm gonna give you all of that, but here's what I think is gonna happen. In addition to everything, I'm gonna say that at the end of January or June, at the end of June, the report's gonna come out on Q2, and we will officially be in a recession. And when the recession officially becomes, like right now it's speculation because it just happened in Q1 and Q2, and we're in Q2 right now. When those official statements come out, everyone is, we're in a recession. Lock everything down. Let's tighten up. Let's start laying off. Let's start doing, X, Y, Z. And that might be a little too bearish because it might take a month to catch up to that to like August. So I'm kind of giving myself that out because it takes a little bit lag for these companies to do that. But I would assume that stuff would come out pretty quickly. And especially after a Q2 end report. So that's my prediction. I'm going to say 15. I'm going to be a little contrarian to you guys. But once we're at 15, I mean, like it's a quick slope down to 9. You know what I mean? Like it's who knows after that? And like you said, it's kind of unknown territory. But that's kind of my prediction. We'll see.
Yeah, I just don't see it going much lower than like at the lowest, like you said 15, like at the very lowest. Now, I mean, there's the possibility everybody's saying 12K, right? Everybody's been saying 12K, but um, man, when you look at the charts, man, you look at the history, it's just like it
12K,
doesn't look.
that sounds insane.
Well, I'm also thinking like on market cap too. Like for it
Yeah.
to go to 15, it's going to lose another 25% of market cap. And yeah, I think it could lose another 25% of market cap. I think real hurt hasn't settled in yet.
I can agree with that, but I don't think that would happen. I think there's still a lot of big players
That's fair.
that are thinking
That's fair.
at 16 at that point, and there's companies that are going to have to buy.
I agree with that. Yeah, I would say that like, hey, I didn't take into account of these like companies who are hedge funds who are looking to buy, but there's no regulation coming out in the next month, so they're not going to come in. You know what I mean? Like that's to me. Once regulation hits, that's when these big players will start coming in and driving up that market cap. Until then, I'm not counting on it. And here's the thing, regulation only settles in when people do stupid things multiple times over. So like you have Terra Luna. Okay, regulators are like, we might need to step in faster.
If USDC collapses, it's flipping over. And that's a sleeping dragon.
Yeah, 100%. So on a TA chart, it might not make sense. And again, I don't really hold to TA, but for me, when I'm looking at what I think the news will be coming out, that's what I think is coming out. But who knows? Like, whatever. I don't know. What do I know? You know what I'm saying? All right, Cowboy, I hope you enjoyed that clip. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to check out that live stream July 14th. Seron and I will be eating a cricket, and AGC will be in there, and we'll see who is right and who is wrong, especially after all this time. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.